Welcome back to the Melbourne Trainspotter. In this video we visit Beechworth Station. The Beechworth Station opened on the 30th of September 1876 and was part of a branch line to Yakadanah. The town of Beechworth has a population of 3,000 people, and the extension to Yakadanah opened on the 23rd of July in 1891. The branch line came off the North East Railway line at Bowser. The extension to Yakadanah closed on the 2nd of July in 1954. This branch line was broad gauge, and today the North East line has been converted to standard gauge. The stations of the branch line prior to Yakadanah extension closing in 1954 were Parramatta, Beechworth, Whangarei, and finally Yakadanah. After the closure of the entire branch line from the connection to the main line at Bowser, in the 1990s, the route was converted to a rail trail. This is now called the Murray to Mountains Rail Trail. In 2018, the government extended the rail trail to Yakadanah, meaning you can now ride a bike over where all the old track used to be. Let's explore the station building here close up and the surroundings and try and guess where the track would have ran through here. Today all that is left is a good shed and the restored station building, although it is clear to see where the track and the platform was. The crane that was near the goods shed is long gone, but there's some still track around it at both ends. Here is Beechworth, and down here is Mucklesford, which is also a branch line, branching off at Bowser. Here's also, you can see Beechworth Station, and you can see where it joins Bowser. This was built during the gold rush in 1851. Here is now a photo. Here's some photos. So this helps you further picture where the track was. And from my calculation, I reckon the track went just about there. There was 3 tracks though, so one next to the station and one into the goods shed and 2 other tracks for storage and that. Maybe there's a HO scale model later and you'll see the other tracks. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, see, Murray to the Mountains Rail Trail. After 2018, this line is now going to Yakadanah, so meaning you can ride. It'd be cool to ride it by bike, but today I didn't. So we'll start somewhere. There's a steam engine locomotive, and then some shots of the track. Sadly, it's all been pulled up, and here's the telecommunications. Talks about the rail trail connections, and yeah. I hope you like Beechworth Station. Well, of course, there'd be no trains here because there's no track here, so I can't say sorry for that, but yeah. Here we have the crane base, which I was talking about before. Although there's not much left of the station, it's nice to see that they've left the platform, restored the station building, given the good shed a nice look over besides from the new roller doors, and kept and converted it to a rail trail, as there are many stations across Victoria that have been abandoned, vandalised, and left to dust. So you could look at the positives and you could also look at the negatives. So here's another really good shot. Maybe this is a thumbnail. Looking at the station, there's a concrete remains of the platform, and this is walking up. So yeah, they've I reckon they've cut off some of the platform, and the building is now being used for community use. There was a community group in there, so sorry I didn't film anything inside. We are now at the Beechworth Post Office, where there was a HO scale model made of the Beechworth Station. There's also information about the train line and where it was. Here's a better photo to picture where the track went. There's a steam engine locomotive, and here you can see where the track went through the goods shed, no longer existing today. Here's some rail equipment, the rail crossing sign, parcel sign, and then here's a bit of the HO scale model. I'll give you a better look later. And yeah, here's the HO scale model. There's some magazines. It's about HO. And then here is the HO scale railway. The model of the station and that really helps you show where the track went. You can tell where the line went through, you can see where the tracks went. It just helps you really imagine what it looked like, because not all the buildings are still there today, sadly. Which, like anything, it's sad, but you gotta move on sometimes. But it's nice to preserve something. I hope you enjoyed this review and look through of Beechworth Station and history.